don't know if the camera quite captures how grey the clouds are this morning, but it feels like the weather is a ticking time bomb, that I'm out for this dog walk and it's gonna just let loose with rain any minute. So I better be quick. And you can hear the wind, you can hear the wind. Breaking news, we're going to a different spot for the dog walk today. We're going to a different spot, you've heard. We're not using the usual field, everything's changing. Crikey, this is crazy. We've got across the road. He hates the road. He absolutely hates it. But he's doing well. Look at this, solid road crossing. And look, it's clear, so we can keep going. And this is very good. He's normally hates the road. But here he is, pretty solid, just confident as they come, isn't it, Will? You're a big boy now, you're 3. You can cross roads and everything. So we're heading to this field that I've been to a couple of times for a dog walk, but not loads. And the wind is picking up, I'm sure you can hear it in the camera. By the way, if you know of an idea of how I can stop the kind of wind noise on this camera, then please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your ideas. But I think we've got about 20 minutes before it starts raining, if that. So Jasper, you're going quick. Let's go quick, come on. Come on, Will. Come on. I can't really believe that I live about literally 5 minutes walk from like a massive tree like that. It's amazing, it's amazing. You're not so fast, are you? You just want to keep walking. So let's keep walking. So a couple of days ago now, I was walking, doing that dog walk as you've just seen, and I came to this exact spot and put my camera in exactly this spot. And I then filmed this short little clip on the dog walk about how last week went. You know, how did my busiest week ever go? If those of you who watched the last video about hustle, you might have been wondering, you know, how did he get on that busy week? You know, did he end up doing mega loads of work? Did he actually end up doing what he said he was going to do? And so what I did is I set the camera up here and I came along here and I shared this little message, and then we carried on with our walk. And then it wasn't until today, 2 days later, that I sat down to do some editing of this vlog, only to discover that I forgot to press record. Yeah. And so I thought I'd come back to this exact same spot and fit the camera in exactly the same space and come on another dog walk, just with different clothes and without a baby, to tell you that last week went great. I went into work early most of those 4 days that I said I was going to go into work early. I didn't have to do any work in the weekday evenings. I had to do a little bit on the Saturday during the day, but Heather was away, so I knew that I would have that spare time anyway, and I wouldn't be interrupting any family time we'd otherwise have. And so all in all, my thoughts on hustle in terms of not overkilling yourself and breaking your back trying to do everything that you can't do, but sticking to what you can do, having good healthy limits, it seemed to work for me. And it might work for you too. So anyway, the weather is basically exactly the same as it was 2 days ago, so it's probably going to rain. So what we'll do is I'm going to head home now, but you can carry on. Let's go back to a couple of days ago, shall we? So again, I can't see if you can tell this on camera, but here, that is lighter sky. So that 20-minute window that I thought we had might well be longer. I could turn this into like a 4-hour dog walk if I wanted to. I probably won't though, because I'll be hungry. So I'm in the middle of this field and, you know, near our house, and there's, you know, I just showed you the view of it. Beautiful view, beautiful surroundings. So I thought I'd come and sit on the kind of vista bench that there is. There's literally one. Yeah, this is the only bench in the area, and so I thought I'd have a sit down and have a little quick look at the view, have a little rest. And as I sat down, I was like, it doesn't quite smell like the countryside. Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for this field, but if I could provide one piece of advice for Bracknell Town Council, if you're going to have one bin and one bench, why not put them in different places so that the bench is a nice place to sit? That's for free, that advice. Absolutely stinks. So, if you see that, all this here, well, not all of it, all of that is Bracknell, but that's not the whole of Bracknell. This is the town that I grew up in. So I've grown up in Bracknell. As a child I grew up here, then went off to uni and lived somewhere else for 3 years. Then I came back to Bracknell. However, I also spent some more time in another city, and then I've come back to Bracknell again. And in about 5 weeks' time, less than 5 weeks' time, I'm moving out of Bracknell. And it's like, and I think that's for good, you know? Like, I think it's not like a case of I'm temporarily moving somewhere else, but I'm moving out of Bracknell for good, which is a strange feeling. We've sold our house. We don't quite know what house we're moving to yet. We know where in the area we want to go, which isn't actually that far, but we're moving to a different area. We haven't got a house yet, so we're moving into temporary accommodation, and I'll go into that in another video. But I think at some point soon I'm going to start getting nostalgic, you know? Like, I'm still going to be working here, and the office is based here, so it's not like I'm moving to a totally different place and having to make new friends or anything like that. But still, you know, when you move house or when you change something like this, it does mean something, doesn't it? It does mean something. And so the next 5 weeks will be really interesting. We've started packing up the house already. We've started doing all that kind of stuff. We're into the summer holidays now in Britain. So those of you who are watching and aren't from England, maybe kids in your schools go on holiday like in May or June or something and have like a mega summer holiday. For us, we have like 6 weeks that starts right at the end of July, right at the end of July, like now, and we have 6 weeks. And so it's in this 6 weeks that we're going to be finishing packing and moving house. Yeah, it's a lot to do, and I'll film some of it and all that sort of stuff. But I look at the view and I look at the view of Bracknell, it just reminds me, it goes, oh yeah, man, this probably is the last time I'll live in Bracknell. Probably. Never say never, as the great Justin Bieber says. Just as a disclaimer, by the way, I know Justin Bieber didn't say that phrase first. I'm sure many people have said it first. I'm not stupid. I was wrong, my friends. I was wrong. I don't know if you can hear me because it's windy and the rain is picking up. I was very wrong. Oh, it's very cold and I've only got a t-shirt on, and the baby's probably getting cold as well. Oh no, oh no. Maybe I should run. I don't know if I can run in a baby carrier. Ooh. This was supposed to be like a really nice fresh air walk. And instead I've got smelly bins and rain and cold. That's the summer in Britain, everybody. That's the summer. Got some brief solace and respite from the rain, and it's not actually full on chucking it down rain. It's like in the air, get you wet kind of rain. I suppose all rain gets you wet, so that was stupid. Anyway, so I'm gonna head home. Heather and I are going on a date today, a bit of a lunchtime date at a restaurant to have lunch. Jasper's coming, so that does mean 3 of us, which obviously he's gonna be a third wheel, so awkward for him. We've talked about it though, it's alright. He said he's okay with it. I just said, you know, I just don't want it to be awkward, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to see your mum and dad having a snog, do they? Not that we're going to snog in the middle of a restaurant, that's just a bit weird. I'll stop talking now. I'll stop talking now.